Alright, you guys, so this one's a fun one. I'm going to take you along as I refinish a desk that I had gotten. So when Joe and I moved into this house, I repurposed a desk that I will show, or not a desk, a dresser that I will show you, and then 2 nightstands and a bar as well. And I really enjoyed it, and it was super fun, and I loved putting my little touches to it and repurposing it. So I thought, why not start doing it and see how it goes. So I picked up a desk that I'm going to redo, and I will take you guys along that journey with me, and I will show you from start to finish. But for now, I will show you the desk and, or sorry, not the desk, I keep saying desk, the dresser and the nightstands that I redid. Alright, so this is the dresser I redid. Before it was white and I had some really old antique looking handles on it, so I wanted to switch it up, make it a little bit more modern. I loved the idea of going black with it just because we do have a lot of neutrals in the room already. Fun fact about this lamp, it's actually a tequila bottle that we drank for Joe's birthday last year, and one of our friends for our housewarming gift, he made it into a lamp for us. So we thought it was super cute. But yeah, so we have a lot of neutrals in the room right now. So I wanted to add the black. I thought it added like a cute little touch. So these nightstands as well are the other 2 things that I redid when I did the dresser. So this nightstand here was actually part of the set with the dresser. And then this one over here I found on the side of the road and I redid it. And I kind of like how they don't match. Adds a little uniqueness to them. And this is the bar setup we redid. So when we first bought the house, there was nothing here. We knew that we wanted to do some sort of bar situation. Eventually, we would love to have a built-in and have it be really extravagant and beautiful. But for the time being, we had this quick little fix. So this actually, we think, we got it free off of Facebook and someone was using it as a desk. But we think it looks like it's almost part of a headboard, like the top of the old school headboards where you would then have the bed like here. So I don't know, but we loved it, the idea for a bar. So we actually built up these shelves as well. Don't look at the top one. I know it's warped. We are going to fix that. But in the meantime, this is what we came up with. So here's my next project. It's this cute little desk, and I think it could be really cute. I have some fun ideas for it. I think I want to do something so that it can either be used as a desk or even a front entry table. I think could be really cute if it's done correctly. So as you can see, it's pretty old school. The handles are pretty bad and they're just old looking. So I'm gonna take those out, replace with some more modern looking handles. I still have yet to figure out what ones I want to use. I have a couple ideas, but even this down here, like I already ripped this one off, so I'm trying to decide how I want to do the legs, whether I kind of cut this up and make it more modern looking or completely saw that off and add more modern looking legs. I'll most likely take off the trim on the side too, because I just feel like that makes it look dated. So I'm really excited to get started on this one. I have thinking I'm gonna just completely sand off the top, and I will leave that, you know, the natural wood. Maybe same with the drawer faces and then paint everything else, or I'm not completely sure yet. I have a couple ideas, so I'm excited to get working on this one. Okay, so I just cleaned, vacuumed, wiped her up. I'm gonna take off the existing hardware and then we are gonna go sand away. So my next goal is to take all of this trim off the bottom. So I took the trim off the front, I think I mentioned and showed. This is what it looks like. There's this piece here, and I took it off because I'm hoping then that it'll look good and still look pretty modern without having that on. So I'm gonna go around and I'm going to chisel all of this off. It's just on the two sides on each leg. So once I remove that, then I can start prepping this piece to be sanded so I can paint and fix any of the holes that it has. So that is what we're going to do. This is what they look like without the wood footer molding on it. They got destroyed. It was so impossibly hard to take them off. I'm beginning to think this is a terrible idea. But I honestly think it's gonna look so much better without them. So I'm gonna try to salvage what we can to rip out all of these nails. Like, some sides are worse than others. I'm gonna have to fill and reshape and hopefully fix it before I paint. We'll see. well. So I have bondoed and sanded the inside and the outside of each leg. So, you know, I showed you guys that the trim piece that we pulled off left some pretty good damage on each side. So I had to bondo it with some wood filler, sand it off, and I sanded the rest of the piece. Now I'm just gonna wipe it down and then I'm going to prime it. We are on the final stretch. This has been a labor of love, but we are almost there. So these are the products that I'm going to use to paint, prime, paint, and then seal the desk. So I'm just gonna use this this spray bottle primer, mostly just because the desk has such small areas and it's super easy to just target the areas that I want to go in at. I'm using this Cabinet and Furniture oil enriched enamel paint in the color Swiss Coffee. And then I'm going to use this matte clear coat to protect and hold it. I did spray this already on the cover or the front of the drawers, and kind of darkened them a little bit after I bleached them, which I didn't love. So I'm actually gonna opt out of bleaching the top of the desk like I was going to and see if it gives the same look. And if not, I'll just sand it, bleach it, and then do it again. So let's see how it turns out. You guys, she is complete. Here's the final look. She definitely was a labor of love, some of the issues that I had, but I think all in all, really happy with how she turned out. She looks pretty cute. So I have it styled here as if it was like an entryway table. Obviously it's a desk, so it could be used that way as well. It can be super cute with a fun little chair, a little decor up top, but I love her. She turned out really cute. So that's a wrap.